Is your favorite four-legged friend keeping you from selling your home? Well, as cute as he may be and as much as you may love him, there may be some truth to that. Our real estate expert, Mohr, is here to explain. Monty, welcome back to the show.
Thanks for the privilege, Casey.
You know, we were just saying, of course we love our pets, but they actually can sometimes hurt our house if we're trying to sell it.
They honestly can, and and before I answer any of these questions, I want everybody to know I love animals. I used to foster abused golden retrievers. Last year when my 15-year-old dog Boxer died, I was one of the saddest days of my life. And every time Kenny brings one of his here, I wanted to take him home with me.
I know, that sweet dog we had on earlier in the show.
Yeah, sweethearts.
Too cute.
They're part of our family, I get that. But the challenge is we're in a market time that's not forgiving. And people are looking for reasons to eliminate properties. I said last week, the price is number one. Number two is presentation. Presentation online, presentation in person. We'll talk about this with the questions.
Yeah, so let's get to the first question. This is from Ed and Kathy from Mount Juliet. They write in and ask, our 10-year-old German Shepherd is a big baby, but the last real estate agent and his buyers that came to see our home refused to come in when they saw him. What can we do to convince everyone that our old dog would never bite anyone?
Well, unfortunately, there's really nothing that you can do to convince people that the dog won't bite. That's the first fear that they have. And again, remember, we're trying to eliminate the reasons why someone might not choose your home. You want your home to be feeling nurturing and so forth. And even though you know that he'd never bite anybody, the people don't. And you don't want them hesitating when they walk in the door. So take him for a walk, put him in the garage maybe when somebody's going to see your house. It's not convenient, I know. But that's the only solutions. We can't let him roam around.
Exactly. All right, question number 2 comes from Diane from Kingston Springs. She says, I want to sell my home, but I'm not sure what to do with my 4 cats during showings. Would it be okay if I just put them in crates while people are looking at my home? I would hate for one of them to get out. Please help. What would you say?
Diane, that is a good idea. Put them in crates. The main thing with cats, it's a little different topic because we're actually, as realtors, now supposed to disclose when there's a cat because some people are allergic to them. The main thing is make sure that litter box is out of the way. I walked in a house the other day showing it, and there was a litter box in the dining room. That's not a good presentation.
Right.
The main thing is to get them out of sight, unfortunately, because any animal will turn some people off, unfortunately. I don't get it, but it does.
Yeah, we all love them, but it does hurt selling power sometimes.
It really does.
Okay, Betty from Nashville, she writes in and says, our home has been on the market for 6 months without selling. We have 3 Yorkies that we put in crates for showings, just like you said. The last feedback was the dogs were barking so loud that the clients decided not to look at all of our home. We love our dogs. What can we do?
Well, again, Betty, I'm afraid that we're losing that nurturing effect when we hear, it's like walking into a house with alarm going on. They're just doing their job. They're trying to scare the bad guys away, but even little dogs barking like that, it doesn't create that feeling of comfort, of enjoyment to the property. So again, take them for a walk, take them for a ride, put them in the garage. If you put them in the garage, don't let them be scratching on the door because again, it sounds like there's something wrong in the garage. There's no easy answer, but don't have them in the house when the home is showing.
Right. It needs to feel like their home when they walk in. I know when I walked into my home, it just felt right.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it wouldn't have felt right if there were dogs barking.
No, it's hard to concentrate. It's like when the alarm goes off. I always tell people if I set off alarm, look real fast because it's going to get real noisy here.
Yeah. And of course, you always have happy customers that
we've got a couple examples of people who followed this is Carlton and Jonelle. They have a really sweet dog, but they didn't take the chance. They put him in the garage when their home was being shown, and when it was hot that summer, they had a fan going. It's not comfortable, but they sold their home in a reasonable amount of time because they eliminated all the objections.
And next is Charles and Maria. They also sold their home in Murfreesboro with the dog.
They did. You can see Fido there. They didn't take the chance, even though we knew that dog would not bite anybody. But they didn't take the chance of giving anybody a reason to not buy their home, and their home sold in a very short time. And I want to remind everybody, if you're looking for a hard-working realtor, Casey, I love helping people with their real estate needs. I want everybody to feel free to call me on my direct line, 300-8393, or go to my website, Nashville Real Estate Advisor. I love helping people with their real estate needs, I promise.
Sounds great. And he loved dogs too.
I do love dogs too. And cats. I have a cat too.
There you go. Thank you, Monty, for stopping by. Hey, if you need help buying or selling your home, call the Mohr Group at 615-376-4500. Or to reach Monty directly, you can call 615-300-8393. We also have a link to the